Our goal is to brush the aluminum out. And the reason why we brush the aluminum out is because we want the aluminum to be contaminant free. Okay? At that time, our goal is to brush all the aluminum out. Because we're going to try to keep the brush clean in the end. Okay, so we have all the aluminum brushed out. Now what we're doing is we're going to start scrubbing the glass, and now this is a scrubbing process. So we're going to scrub this glass out, and we're going to leave this glass for rinsing afterwards, because we want this top window to drip out a little. If we allow this top window to drip out a little, then what will happen is we'll have better results in the end. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the rinse process. When I start the rinse process, I make sure that the water stays right up against the glass. And it goes like this. We try to rinse it all the way out. We'll go over to the next one and we'll rinse. If you notice the water jet on the left-hand side, and if you notice how I'm spraying the aluminum, that's the wrong way to do it. I like to take this circle of water that we see and just barely get to the edge of the glass with that circle of water. We don't want that circle of water up on the aluminum, because when you get it up on the aluminum, now you have an ability to maybe contaminate the glass. So we want to keep it about this level. The next thing is, if we ever drag our brush on the glass, we want to push like this. And then when we turn and we push back. And the reason why is because if our brush is a little bit dirty and there's dirt in it, and we go this way, then this brush, those tips of that brush is dragging on the glass. We don't ever want to drag, we always want to push. So we push like this. And then when we push, we make sure that that water gets right to the edge, right there. We don't go up onto the aluminum like that. So we go right up to the edge. So we're push, 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 we stop. So again, we're going to do this again. And one reason is that we're doing the windows from top, top, top is because we're allowing that water to come off of that aluminum a little bit, so that when we get the water on the next level, then what happens is it allows it to dry out at the top of this aluminum. So we're going to rinse off this window. And we're going to do this one. Now if you look closely at this one, I'll show you what I mean again by the water. If we have the water, if we go up into the aluminum like this and we have the water flowing on the aluminum, then what we're doing is we're defeating our purpose. We tried to wash the aluminum and let it dry a little bit so the water and the dirt does not seep back into the glass. So when we're rinsing, we go just to the edge right there. And then we go this way to the edge. We don't go up in here. We just go right to here and allow it to just touch the edge of the glass. Like this. If you notice, you can see where the water is flowing. See how the water is not touching the aluminum? It's flowing and it doesn't touch the aluminum. Now we're going to do this one. And again, we don't want to bring the water up into here like this. We want to just go simply right to the edge. And the more that the water will sheet, the less you'll have to rinse. The more that the water will be hydrophobic, the more you'll have to rinse.